Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you're here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. I'm going to get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, and let me know that you are here and working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I encourage you to go over there, hit the subscribe button, scroll on over to the playlist tab, and then click on that. You're gonna find all the workouts categorized by month. So we are currently in the July 2026 playlist, and today's workout will be labeled just like it is here. So it'll say Daily Dose of Fitness Live Strength and Stretch Tuesday, and it'll have the date, which is 7/14/26. So with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I know I'm coming on here a little bit early today. As I told you, my schedule's a little bit messed up right now, so I'm just getting the workouts in when I can. So I get it. This is a little bit early, but if you're doing it on the replay, no worries at all. You can do it on your schedule. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. We're gonna go ahead and stretch it up overhead. And we'll take it across the body. And down toward the ground. And take those legs wide, toes pointed out. We're gonna go side to side. Keeping that back straight. And go ahead and bring the chest up, keep those legs wide, and take the torso side to side. Knees stay still. And bringing those legs into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. Squat, arching that back, head at neutral, round the back, chin to chest. Pressing it down and rounding it up. elbow back. And pull the other elbow back. And both arms to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head. And release to the other side. Trying to tuck my rear, squeeze the abs, keep that back or that spine straight. And we're going to take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, or if you're like me, you can grab the bar behind the back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and we're going to bring the chest forward as the arms come up. And go ahead, let's bring it up. We're going to press one arm down to the ground and pull the head to the side. And release. And take it to the other side. Release. Bring those hands up, forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. And we're going to take one foot back, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. And hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And bring that back foot in, other foot steps it back, sink the hips down. And it's where the shoe comes up. And down. Closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that back foot in. Roll it up. And we're going to take it onto the wall. One foot forward, one foot back. Back leg is straight. Back heel is pressed into the ground. Most of the weight on that back heel. And then bending the back knee, putting the weight to the toe. And release. Taking it to the other side, back leg straight. Back heel pressed into the ground. Bending the back leg, weight to the toe. wall, one arm up in the air, stretching up tall and taking it toward the wall. And release, taking it to the other side. Arm comes up, arm to the wall. All right, we ready to get started? All right, here we go. We're going to start with just some plyo running bands. So, one leg forward, one leg back. You're going to bring that knee up, and as you bring that, drive the knee up, little hop. Put it right back. I'm light on that back toe. I'm not stepping back on it, just a balance check. So up and back, up and back. If you don't want to add the hop, there are two different variations. One would be just to come up on your toe and back, toe, back. And the other one would be just to do a running man. And if you're just doing running man, you can go a little bit faster. Getting that plyo work in is going to work on your explosiveness a little bit, so which is good in preventing falls. The quicker you can engage your muscles, the quicker you can react to if you're starting to fall. I say that from, it's also good for explosive athletics as well. But as we get older, fall risk increases, and this explosive work is actually good for that. All right, here we go. Ready? Last one, and taking it to the other side. Last one, and we're going to take it into some reverse flies. Back is straight, knees are bent. We're going to bring those arms up and down. Arms can be slightly bent. Really squeezing those shoulder blades together as you come up, but keeping the back. You don't want the chest or the back to come up, just the arms, just the arms. All right, Statue of Liberty. I'm gonna start with a little lighter weight. I might increase it, standing on one leg. If the balance isn't good, you can tap that toe down to the ground as you come down and bring the weight up. Taking it down and up. And taking it to the other side, standing on one leg, weight in the other hand. one, and we're gonna finish off this first set with a deadlift. Not a deadlift, a bent row. All right, who happened to come on here? There's Laura and Tim. Good morning. All right, gonna sink that arm down in front. Back is straight. Elbow comes up and down. I know I'm a little early today. Last one, taking it to the other side. We go pull. Last one, and just like that, we're going back to the beginning. I forgot to drink anything right before I worked out. All right, going back into that plyo running man. Are we ready? Set two, round one. Here we go. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one. Moving into the reverse flies. Ready, and left. Very good. Statue of Liberties are next. I'm a little winded. All right, ready? Taking it down and up. Last one, taking it to the other side, down and up. Last one. And rows. Ready? And pull. 1, and take it to the other side. Ready, pull. Last 1, and moving into our last set in this first round, starting with the plyo running man. Ready? And last one, taking it to the other side. Last one. All right. I'm going to catch my breath. We're going to move into the reverse flies. Here we go. Ready? Lift. Last 1. Statue of Liberty is next. Ready? Last one. Taking it to the other side. Last 1, and finishing up our first round with those bent rows. As soon as I get my breath back. Here we go. Ready? Pull. Back is straight. Last 1, and we'll take it to the other side. Ready? Pull. Last 1. How's that? Let me put this one up. Little high five. High five. Round one is in the books. We're going to start with some goalposts, or with some weighted jacks. As soon as I get into it. All right. Couple ways to do these ones. First of all, you can do them with or without weight. So if you're not doing weights, you can still do your arms just without the weights in them. So it'll be just a jumping jack. And when the legs go out, the arms go up, and then arms come down, legs come in. If you don't want to jump, you can just do a side step, or you can start with your legs about shoulder width apart and do a little pulse squat. Okay, so lots of different variations on this exercise. Here we go. Ready? Last one. Goalposts are next. I'm going to start just a little lighter than I have been doing them. Been a long time since I've been back in the gym. All right, I'm going to catch my breath. Start with those arms and goalposts. Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs so the spine is nice and long. Take those arms down and up. Last one. All right. We're going to pretend like we have a line right down the center of our mat. Just jumping back and forth over that line. So if you don't want to jump on one leg, if you feel too unstable, you can go back and forth with 2 feet. Or you can even kind of fast feet it side to side if you want. Just when we switch to the other foot, you'll just keep doing the same thing. All right, here we go. 1 foot. Last one. And we're gonna go to the other side. Ready? Last one. Ab crunches. One weight. Let's take it up overhead and crunch, crunch. Last one. Taking it to the other side, crunch. one set down, and we know what it looks like. We're gonna go right back in to our second set with those weighted jacks. Ready? Here we go. And stop. Goalposts are next. Ready? Last one. Side to sides, or side to side hop is next. Ready? Last one, and we're taking it to the other side. Last one. Now we're going into those ab crunches. Ready? Last one, to the other side. Last one. We have one more set in the strength portion of this workout. Here we go. Last one. Goalposts are next. Ready? Last one. Hops are next. Let's do it. Last one, to the other side. Three, two, last one. Standing ab crunch, elbow to opposite knee. Here we go. Last one, to the other side. Last one, and that is going to do it for the strength portion of this workout. Little high five, high five. Moving into the stretch portion. This is going to feel good. It's been a minute since I've done, I think I did a stretch the other day on Sunday before I came on. I went through most of my stretches, but it's been a long time since I've done one on camera, on live. So we're gonna go ahead and lay it down, hands behind the head, chin to chest. Hold chin to chest, and at the same time, let the head rest in the hands, giving a little resistance. And release. Right back up, we bring that chin to one side. And release. And to the other side. Arms go to the side, my left leg is straight, right leg bent, right leg goes to the inside of the body, keeping that right shoulder on the ground. I'm going to use my left hand to put a little bit of pressure on that knee, but if the shoulder comes up, bring the knee back toward the midline. And release. And we're going to take it to the other side. Both feet flat on the ground. Crossing one leg over, we're going to use that bottom leg to pull the top leg toward your chest, and then use your hand to pull the top knee toward your opposite shoulder. And using your hand, press that. Put your hand on the inside of the knee, press it out. Keep pulling the whole top leg in toward the chest. And release. Taking it to the other side, same thing. Pulling the leg in, pulling the knee in. pressing the knee out. And release. And we'll go ahead and sit it up. Hands behind the back. Fingertips can point in or out. Feet flat on the ground. We're going to bridge it up. Moving into our Z sit, taking the knees side to side. Taking it onto our stomach, pulling one heel to the rear, little quad stretch. And release, taking it to the other side. Pressed into the mat, fingertips facing the knees. Turn one hand, palm up. Not much weight on the palm up hand. Try to get the whole back of the hand flat on the ground, arms straight. Just rocking on the palm down hand, but turning the palm up hand into different positions so the fingertips are pointed different directions to stretch that wrist and that forearm. And then switch hands. Sit back on the backs of our legs, arms stretched out in front. With one hand threaded under the other arm, ear toward the ground. To the other side. And we're going to take it into down dog, toes on the mat. Bring the rear up. Now press the heels down into the mat. Head right in between your arms. Goes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, keep your arms straight and hands on the ground, looking under that armpit. And back into down dog. Other leg goes up, bend it, rotate, arms are straight, hands are on the ground. Back into down dog, on the hands and knees. One leg comes forward. That back, top of the back foot pressed into the push that back hip forward. And taking it to the other side. Arms go up and back. Tuck the rear. Push that back hip forward. Taking it onto our rear, using our elbows, press the knees down toward the ground, sitting up tall. Release elbows from knees. With the straight back, take the chin toward the toes. Straddle stretch. One arm across the body, taking the shoulder to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And to the other side. And down to center. Chest goes down toward the thigh. And to the other side. Center. And bring the right foot in. Chest goes down toward the thigh. Press that bent knee down into the mat. And to the other side. And crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. To the other side. And release. And then go ahead and stand it up. And stretch up tall. Forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And bend the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is going to do it for our daily dose of fitness on a Tuesday. coming to you early. I see Shannon hopped on and Lynn hopped on. I'm at the end of the workout because I had to come on early today. So I gotta get my day started early. But I have a card today, and this one seems really appropriate. I am blessed. Today, I'm committed to taking the time to being thankful for all the amazing things in my life. I will write in my I Am journal 3 reasons why I am so blessed. I will go back and reread these things and continue to add to them. Each day, I will count my blessings. I am truly blessed. Man, that's a good one for me. All right, you guys. Made it through another workout. I told you I was going to try to get 3 on video this week, so I got 2 so far, but I'm going to try to get back for another one. And again, I apologize for being all over the map on my times. Right now, it's just kind of what's working for me, but I'll be back to a regular schedule before too long. I hope everyone has a great day. I hope to see you really soon. And until next time, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day.